with another video. This video is honestly gonna be in multiple parts because I have a lot to get done today. I have been meaning to get this done because I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my collection, but I think I finally decided. So I've talked about, if you've watched any of my previous videos, I have talked about how I was thinking about moving like my album OT8 photo cards into one binder, because if you've seen my collection, I have 6 members in one binder: Lino, Changbin, Hyunjin, Han, Felix, and IN. They're all in one binder. And then I have Chan and Seungmin in their own binders, because when I originally started collecting, I was only collecting Chan photo cards. And then I was selectively collecting everyone else. And then I decided I'm going to collect all of Seungmin's photo cards. And I was still selectively collecting the other 6 members. And then it just got to the point where I had traded so many miscellaneous photo cards. Most of like my photo cards, album photo cards at least, are from trades. And I traded so many up to this point where I'm actually almost done with Lino's and Hyunjin's, surprisingly. So that's just when I decided I was going to collect OT8 album photo cards from the mixtape album to now and ongoing. So I have decided that I will be switching my binders around in my pages. So here I have my OT8 Pop and miscellaneous sets binder. So these are all completed sets with some album photo cards in there. And so in this first part, I'm going to be moving out all these photo cards from their pages, because I will be putting these photo cards that are in the 8 pockets into 9 pocket pages instead. And then my Korean album photo cards are going to go into the 8 pocket pages instead. And this video is probably going to be freaking long, but there will probably be points of time where I'm not even going to be talking. So some fancy music will be playing, and I'll probably speed it up because this will probably take me over an hour to get done. And that's just taking out the photo cards themselves. So let's just hop right into it. So I'm just gonna take the pages out because it's so annoying to take out the photo cards from these pages, because like the binder rings get in the way. Okay, we're gonna be working from the bottom or the back. Hopefully I have enough pages for this. I did buy more 8 pocket pages for the album photo cards, so I should have enough. And note, the 8 photo cards are not in any of my binders yet. I was holding that off for a separate video, but also it would have been dumb if I had put the 8 photo cards in the pages only for me to take them out and swap them like a week or 2 later. So yeah, so they're just off to the side. And hold up, as I get these pages out, I will show you how much I have for the 8 photo cards. Okay, so I have this lovely little box of photo cards, and I think these are not 8 photo cards, but here, yeah, these are all 8 photo cards. And there's lots of pops in there, some pop sets as well. These are like miscellaneous and album Stray Kids photo cards. But these suckers, they're waiting to be put into pages, y'all. But that's another day, another video. Okay. So, time to get into this big mess. So, we're going to start off with our season greetings. I don't know which set this was. This might be Apple Music. I honestly don't remember. Because I know for... Can't pick it up! Oh my god. I know for a lot of their pops for the 2024 season screenings, like some of them are the same images but like zoomed in, or like the corners were cut differently. I hate it when they do that. But yeah, y'all, the stacks are gonna be humongous. I think so I did film a TikTok with my photo cards when I took them out one time. Let me just plug my TikTok here. But and I had stacked them. I had like put them all by their members, and oh my god, it was so much. I did not realize how many like Hyunjin and Lino photo cards I had until I did that, and I was like, oh my god. Because like I wasn't surprised that I had over 100 photo cards for Chan and Seungmin, because that makes sense for me. But like I was really surprised with the other members. That was like a lot. I can't make the stacks like big because since they're in their sleeves, they're just gonna fall off. And I've like picked up stacks before of photo cards that are in their sleeves and like they've just slipped because of like there's like no friction. And then like I've just had to sit there and pick them all up, and I do not want to do that today, y'all. Okay, that's the last thing I'm gonna do. So I really do want to like film the part of me putting the photo cards in the pages like immediately right after I take them out, but I don't know if I have the time nor the patience for that. But I really should, because I can't have these sitting out here like just bare. Look at that, they're already, you can't see that since it's off, but like they're already slipping. See that? Okay, we're gonna do them by section. So we're gonna do it by like, hold up, that's not a season's greetings. Why is this all the way back there if my season's greetings? This is also another way for me to organize it, because obviously this should have been with my like season's greetings sets. It wasn't, so that's a separate file, because these are all like the fan club photo cards. Oh my god, look at that, it's just slipping, and there's like hair. I shed so easily, y'all. Okay, I hate that because I have thin hair. I'm not sure if I finished a sentence or a topic earlier, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep on going, keep on trucking, because this, I need to get this done. But also, if you hear like the iPhone message tone, that's because I'm waiting for my brother to tell me about food. Yeah, because your girl does not want to cook, so she's waiting for him to figure out what food he's going to pick up. And today is the first time in a long time where I'm the only one in the house on a weekend. But my brother had to go to work, and then my parents are just out and about doing whatever. Okay. Is this also the fan club? This is the fan club. Oh my god, English. Oh, okay. Okay. Now I realized what happened. So this was actually with the Polaroids for the season's greetings, was with the season's greetings, but because the way I took them out. Oh yeah, because this is going backwards now. I realize what's happening. Oopsies. Look at that. It's because I used my brain too much this week, y'all. I'm surprised, honestly, that I'm filming this weekend, because the last week of September for work for me is just so crazy. So I work at a university. I'm an accountant for a university. And so every year we have our financial report that, you know, we create for the state. And so like just people could see our financial status, so we could see our financial status. And that report is due on like October 3rd. And so these like last few weeks, we've just been working on getting entries in to make sure that like our financial records look okay and seem okay. But that's gonna bother me that that's out of order now. Oh no. But yeah, like last year was my first year working at my job. And they had told me that like during this season, like overtime gets crazy, but I didn't realize how crazy. There was one time where we were in the office until like I think 9. I didn't get home until like 11 because that day was also the day the I forget which album it was. I'm assuming it's Rockstar. No, is that the album? Is that what the I see, I can't even think. Yeah, it was pre-orders for Rockstar was coming out, and so like I didn't know if if the Stray Kids shop was going to be doing like signed photo cards again. So like I had everyone help me. I had my friends check just in case, because like if it was a signed postcard, I didn't really care for it because I already have like their signed postcards, or at least Chan's. And then so I just stopped by my brother's house because his house is on the way to my house, just so I could like do the pre-orders for that. And yeah, what fun times, y'all. I did end up getting albums, by the way, but that's crazy. I literally had gotten home at around, I think I got to his place around like 10:30, but pre-orders were opened at 11 CST time. And so I didn't actually get home until 12, and I wake up at like 5:30 to get ready to go to work because I live an hour away from work. And so your girl was not, she was not having it. I was so exhausted. Like last year, I didn't even know the days. I did not realize that my cousin's birthday had passed up, or that my brother's birthday had passed up. And to be frank, he also did not realize that his birthday had happened because this is also busy season for him. I don't know why this is in like this, because I obviously don't have OT8. I don't know if I actually will get the other 4 members, so that might be, I'm gonna leave that off to the side for now because I don't know what I'm doing with that one. But yeah. So I have a few more weeks left of craziness until that's over with and I'm back on my regularly scheduled program. Oh my god, you know I hate I hate it when like, so sometimes we need like our boss's approval for things before we can like set things up for other schools and departments. And like I know he's sitting at his desk looking at his computer, and when I send him an email, he doesn't respond immediately or like within 10 minutes. And I'm like, dude, read my email. But yeah. And like he did it again. And I needed him to like respond to me because like the manager of the school was following up on an email and he just didn't respond. He does that so often to me. I'm like, dude, you're right there in front of your computer. Read the email. But this is not, what? That is not the correct sleeve for this. That's a flimsy sleeve. Okay, I don't have my popcorn sleeves out with me right now, so I will re-sleeve that in a moment. Okay, back to the season's greetings. Now that I think about it, why did I take them out the way that I took them out? That's because this is crazy. Now I gotta figure out what order they're supposed to be in. And because this is the season's greetings for what year? 2022. Ooh. What? This Chan is also not in a popcorn sleeve. Ooh. Why? Why is it like what? Okay, take it off. Just a reminder, always check to make sure that your cards are in proper sleeves, because like the PVC can damage your photo cards, y'all. I haven't had I haven't had an issue with it damaging my like actual photo cards, but I have had it damage my like sleeves. Eee. No, he just shot right out of my hands. Oh my god. I closed my door and my dog is literally just sitting outside my door. I can see her tail on my side of the door. That's okay. I will play with her after I'm done filming this. Literally, I'm already 16 minutes into this. Okay. I feel like we're due a silent speed up music time. Okay, time to get into Rockstar. Luckily, I think for Rockstar and S.coups, it's not called S.coups, is it? Is it? I can't. Sometimes like I forget like what the actual album is called, and so I'll just call it by the title track. Y'all, fake fan. JK. But these last two comebacks, not including, actually including 8, these last 3 comebacks, I didn't go too ham on the photo card sets, I believe, in my opinion. This is definitely not the order I want that in, but for now, we're just gonna rush it, y'all. I'm serious. We barely made a dent in this binder alone. I forget how many pages this was. I did count how many pages I had in this binder. I'll probably count again later. I need to fix the order of these. Also, ignore the fact that like if you had watched my previous older videos that I said I was gonna sell some of these sets, and that I clearly still have these sets. Ignore that. Yeah, I have commitment issues and letting go of things issues. Like, I want to be a minimalist, y'all, but I'm a maximalist. Like, like, I will shove things into all my drawers just so I can seem like I'm a minimal girl. But y'all, inside these drawers, it's a mess. Like, my drawer that I use for my desk, I need to get that cleaned out. I don't actually go through it that often. But, like, it's a mess in there. I take that back. I kind of have a lot for Rockstar. I didn't realize that. Okay. I think this is it for Rockstar. That's Rockstar photo cards alone. Okay, now let me put these in order. Okay, sorry. I had to take a email break because I had to check if my pickup order was ready. Y'all, I'm such a homebody. I will do anything in my power to not go out. But also, sometimes it's not my fault. I was actually planning on going out today. But my parents' car has some, like, issues. So they had to take my car to go wherever the frick they went. And so that obviously canceled my plans. And then I don't know. I don't like going out on Sundays. I feel like a lot of people are out on Sundays, so I don't go out on Sundays. Is there bad lighting? I don't know. I feel like there is. I don't know if the lighting is good or not. For all I know, it's been so dim, which I feel like it low-key has. Maybe it's my screen. It really could be my screen because my brother says that I keep my screen very dim, which, yeah, I can see that. I don't think I wanted that there. This is still one of my favorite sets. The croquette. Oh my god. It's very cutesy. Very demure. Ew. Yeah. Okay. That's it for Rockstar. Five-star. That's what it's called. Oh my god. I knew it had something to do with a star, but I, for the life of me, could not just remember it. Look at that. Fake fan. I think one time I tried to organize like the pobs in alphabetical order, but I don't know. I like to put the US exclusives first. Baby Girl Chan that I have like 2, 3 of. I don't remember if I have. I think I have 2. I think that one's right? Or do I don't even know. I don't even know which one this is. I think this one's Barnes & Nobles. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have 2 Baby Girl Chans that I pulled. I did not trade for it. I'm always so lucky when it comes to my Chan pulls. I think I've mentioned this in like previous videos before, but I just love when they do casual outfits. I don't know. It's... Someone is at my house. Why is it every time my parents go out, that's when people start coming to our house? And me being the introvert that I am, I'm not going to answer the door. I do not answer the door to strangers. Honestly, it could be someone I know. It really could be. My little stack for 5-star. Definitely not as big as Rockstar, but still, it's a good amount. Next we have these are some Japanese cards. These are from the the Social Path albums. And then this was for the Blu-ray, I think. No, I lied. I don't really know what this was for, other than like the Dome tour, I guess. But I also have more Japanese cards on the way because like the photo cards for like the Blu-ray Dome tour came out, and oh my god, they were so cute. I had to get them, of course. I didn't get all of them, but I got some of them. Y'all, this is why I should not have adult money. But if you think about it, it's not like I really spend my money on anything else. I don't pay bills, thankfully. Other than like my insurance, because that's... I get my insurance through my work or whatever. I don't really know, and they just dock that from my pay or whatever. But life as an adult, okay, thankfully, it's a small stack, small stack. Okay, I think I have the most cards from Accident. Accident, I kind of went ham on. Okay. This one is a album photo card, but I had originally wanted to like have this set up. Wait, I don't even need to take this out, do I? I'm gonna take it out anyways for the sake of the video. But I originally put them in this pocket so that like they could line up together, or like this is how I originally had it. I originally had it to where they were like lined up to make the hearts. but I think the OCD in me couldn't handle the fact that like they're out of age order, even though like the part of the OCD in me hates the fact that they're not completing hearts, you know? Yeah. We have Barnes and Nobles and one of my favorite Han cards. Oh my god, he just looks so good. One of my favorite hairstyles on Seungmin, like the Oreo hair slash bangs was so cute, and I love the fact that like they would change the color of it according to their outfits or stage. And then of course we have like the skazoo suits. These are so funny. I love silly, why am I struggling? I love silly photo cards like this. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this because they have the pew pews. But like I think it's fine. That's the whole reason why I even got the set, because of the pew pews. Because that was one of the sets that I was thinking about letting go of. This one too. But there's just something about the colors, the blue on these photo cards, aside from Seungmin. It's just so nice that I couldn't part ways with it. I don't know how y'all feel about PVC cards, but I love PVC cards for like the lucky draws. Little ASMR. I love that sound, and I love the fact that, like, you know, they won't get destroyed easily. Yes, they get scratched up easily, but aside from that, not much damage is done to them. But they unfortunately just don't do that anymore. And I guess it's like production costs, because that makes sense. But I miss that. I miss that era. I feel like I had these in alphabetical order, but I'm not really sure about that. Okay. That's my Maxident stack. Oh, it's not as big as I thought. I feel like Rockstar might actually be bigger. Okay, yeah, I looked back on it, and Rockstar is definitely bigger. Okay, now we have Ordinary, and this is quick and easy. I don't have that much for Ordinary. These last few pages are from like earlier eras, so there's not much to these. Oh, it's slipping out. What irked me about some of the some of these unit PCs is like the borders, they're not like symmetrical, and so one side of the border will be thicker or skinnier than the other side, and that irks me, you know. But like, it is what it is. Since I bought so many of these albums, I tried to keep the best unit PCs that I had. That's not the order I want that in. The black should be first. Stack for ordinary, not too big. Okay, those last ones are from In Life and No Easy, I believe. I believe the next set is from No Easy. Throwback to when my brother went to a random store, K-pop store in Vegas, and then he saw that they had like these pops. I think they had everyone but Chan, and so he got me the cards. And then I literally got this set for this Felix because oh my god, it is the prettiest Felix photo card ever. That's it for the last of the binder. I'm gonna put those two together. But it took only 40 minutes for me to complete this one binder alone. Now we have to go into the other members' binders. Yay! Okay, now we are on my other members' binder. Oh my god, the I really need a new binder. I know I do, but that's for another day. Maybe I'll go to the store and buy a new one tomorrow. Okay, but let's just hop right into this. Take out, you know, we're just gonna start from the back because that kind of irked me earlier. So I have miscellaneous inclusions in this as well. But so these pages are the pages that I'm going to be putting my OT. I can't call them OT8 sets now because like now the album photo cards are going to become OT8 sets as well. Huh. But like my pops and miscellaneous things. I don't really know why I took them out one by one. But they're just swapping binders at this point. You know? So I could like organize them in like the album equivalents, but I didn't want to do it I'm struggling. I also need to clean my like backboards. They're dirty for some reason. Okay. We're gonna stack them by the member first. Okay. Oh, I feel like it's getting so much darker in here. I'm gonna leave that off to the side. The sun, I don't know where, I guess it's like super cloudy outside. I don't know. I stepped outside like once. That's it. Y'all, I don't do the outdoors. When I say I'm a homebody through and through, I am a homebody through and through. I only leave the house to go to work. Sometimes I'll go out to like hang out with friends, but not that often. I also don't have that many friends, y'all. Making friends as an adult is hard, okay? It's also very hard when you're hella introverted and just don't really know how to talk to people. I've always been introverted since I was a kid. When I was a kid, like, I was worse. I didn't even talk to, like, my brothers when I was a kid. That's how bad, like, just me being quiet was. Like, I would talk to myself. That's how bad it was. But yeah. And then in school, when I was, like, in elementary school, I was so quiet. I also had a stutter. It was kind of bad. It wasn't, like, bad, but it was, like, kind of bad. Because I grew out of my stutter. So I was in our gifted and talented group thingy. We call it challenge. I guess so, because, like, we challenged ourselves. I don't know. But, I feel like they had put me in that group, or they had I don't know if y'all hear that, but that was some weird honking. I don't know what kind of vehicle that was. But I feel like they had me tested for the gifted and talented program because I'm Asian. Like, dead ass. I'm pretty sure that's why they had me in it. Because where I'm from, where I grew up, it was predominantly white. And then the next majority would be Hispanics. And then there was, like, probably a 1 to 2% population of Asians. So I didn't really grow up with that, with an Asian community. And even if I did, the Asian community here is freaking small. So, like, we all knew each other, and, like, we were all basically, like, look at that, they fell out. We were all basically, like, siblings to each other. I have no idea what the order is, but I will figure it out eventually. So every Asian kid knew each other. They knew their parents, their families, and yada yada yada. Anyways, back to gifted and talented. But yeah, I swear they only put me in there because I was Asian. They also put me in ESL, which I don't know what the acronym stands for, but it was basically just to ensure that, like, kids were getting extra lessons in speaking English, basically. But I did not know that when I was in it, when I was a kid. So I thought it was just like, oh, I was a cool kid for getting to leave class to go to somewhere else and hang out with, like, all my friends. And then later on, when I was older, I realized that everyone in the ESL program were not white. Like, it took me such a long time to realize that. And the thing is, English was my first language. I was born in America. I was raised in a household speaking both languages. My parents speak Vit, but my brothers obviously spoke English. So yeah, so I guess they just didn't know. They didn't think I knew English or whatever, or not as well, but I did. But I was okay with having to leave class. Anyways, I was talking about my stutter. So in the gifted and talented program, I don't know what it's like for other schools, but we did, like, every 6 weeks we would do some sort of presentation about whatever topic the advisor wanted us to do. Like, we had colonial times, we had ancient Egypt times. I don't even freaking know. We did, I know there was, like, a Native Americans one time. Oh, here's my little Lino stack. But yeah, so we would be doing presentations every 6 weeks, And in the beginning, my stutter was so bad. I feel bad for people who had to listen to me, because we also, not only did we have to present these in front of like each other in the gifted and talented program, but then we had to present these in front of like classes all over the school, and like teachers would stop their classes just to let us present. And that was so, I think about it now, it's so embarrassing. Oh my god. why did they have me do that? Poor little me. Oh my god. And so I had to like grow out of my stutter because of just all those presentations. And so I think towards my 5th grade year, my stutter had like reduced, but my anxiety shot up. I hated public speaking. I hated presenting. Like every time, because like in class, I don't know if y'all know what popcorn reading is. It was like when one student read a passage, and then they would like pick another student to read the next passage. Or I would have to like read the whole entire page first, just in case someone had picked me next, because like I didn't want to stutter when I read it out loud. That's how bad my anxiety got. And I think that's where my anxiety started. And then go on to middle school, I eventually started coming out of my shell more. I was hanging out with like the stereotypical popular group or whatever. Like they were like the popular girls of my grade. And I was hanging out with them because like a good chunk of them were in the gifted and talented program as well. And then being with them also helped me get out of like my shell more, and helped me with my stutter, I guess. But then I eventually left that group because one girl was like low-key bullying me, and then I just didn't like the vibes. I didn't like the vibes she was giving me. So I left that friend group, and then I joined another friend group, which I ended up leaving as well. But back to like the stutter and speaking, I eventually learned to love public speaking. I literally told myself that I had to get valedictorian or salutatorian at my school or for my grade when I was a senior, just so we can give a speech at graduation. And here's the thing, that goal was pretty not that hard, because my class was a class of like 76 people, so it really wasn't that hard, and I didn't really have to try with my grades that much to be even in the top 10. Your girl got 2, by the way. I was salutatorian. I got my speech. But yeah, I really did love public speaking, because like I got my graduation speech. I spoke at my band's banquet. I don't really know why. I don't know if I volunteered myself. I probably did. I spoke at my baccalaureate. I made people vote me to give the speech, only for me to leave the program like early for Stray Kids concerts. Priorities. But yeah. But then I get into college, and basically my public speaking abilities, it just tanks. It hella tanks. And I think it was just like the fact that I was in a whole new environment with strangers. I didn't know anyone. And so like I didn't have any friends. I had me and my best friend. We went to the same college. We dormed together our first semester. I eventually left the dorms because I just didn't like staying at the dorms. And yeah. But college is where I met my other best friend, who is also into K-pop. Literally, we met because we were in the Asian Business Student Association, whatever the frick it's called. And it's a horrible club at my school. It might be better. It's probably better at other schools, but at my college, yeah, it sucked. I found out that there were so many allegations going on with the members of that club, even during my time in the club, that I did not know about. I found out about this like years after I graduated. But yeah. But now I'm back to being like very secluded. I don't have that. I have like 2 friends, and then I only talk to one on the daily. The other one, like, we're the type of friends that we don't need to like talk to each other all the time, and yet we're still friends. Because like, she was my friend growing up in high school. We've known each other since we were like little kids, but we weren't exactly friends until high school, because I had left that second little clique, because there was also bullying going on. They didn't necessarily bully me in front of me, but I know they were talking shit about me behind my back, and I obviously was not gonna just take that, so I left that friend group immediately. But also there was like there was a lot of like just a bunch of middle school drama going on that, like, looking back on it now is so funny to me, you know? But also, like, living in a small town is weird, because like so many people literally marry their high school sweethearts, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then like they marry people that like you wouldn't think they would have ever married or like had even had any interactions with growing up. Like, I will go on Facebook sometimes and I will just see like this random couple that I know from school just got married, or they're pregnant with child, and I'm like, huh, did not expect that. Sorry if I'm like just randomly ranting about like not even K-pop related things, but just weird things. But yeah, that's life, y'all. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. And like, sometimes I do want to get out of my like shell, obviously, because I miss being like the social person that I was. But like I said, making friends as an adult is hard. So like, if you guys ever want to like hit me up, ever want to become friends, feel free to like hit me up on my Instagram. I think my Twitter might be linked as well, but I rarely post anything on Twitter. I'm just lurking on Twitter. Okay, here is my Hyunjin stack. It is tall compared to changbin. I don't know if y'all can't see it, it's off camera, but it's freaking here. Like, let me not have them fall out. Yeah, you can see the difference. Next we have Han. Okay, I yapped for a long time, so I think I'm gonna go into like silent mode. is my Felix stack. It's a little bit bigger than Han's because I do have like more miscellaneous pobs for Felix. Okay. Now we're gonna get an Ian. Ian's collection is pretty big compared to the last two members. Y'all, I like the slim pages because it keeps my, or the slim pocket pages, it keeps my photo cards from sliding out. But it is such a struggle to get them out, y'all. Like, y'all seen me struggling the last few, like, I don't know, hour or whatever. Oh, this hurt my back too, y'all. My back hurts. I'm doing this all standing up because if I sit down, my chair is gonna start squeaking. Also, my chair does not even fit like my aesthetic. So like, I like light colors. I like white, I like beige and all that. But my chair is black. And it just ruins the aesthetic of my room. But the chair was my brother's, and I didn't really care what kind of chair I had. I obviously just lost the order of that, but here's my Ian collection. It's not like the same size as my Felix collection. Okay, the rest of these are like unit photo cards, and I think for now I'm going to keep these in these pages because, and it's strictly because the in-life units, there are 3 in-life units per Racha. So 3 Racha has 3, vocal Racha has 3, dance Racha has 3, and I already completed dance Racha, and so yeah. And I want to keep that as a 9-pack page, so I'm going to keep everything else for now. But I've already showed this off in another video, but look at my seungmin and Hyunjin page. I literally only need 2 more units to get a whole page. I obviously love like this concept. I even made like a separate, I actually posted on like my, not my trading and selling account, but my other Instagram account, because I had so many photo cards with them just in this outfit alone that I just love. Yeah. But here is everything. Oh my god. I still have seungmin and Sean to do, and theirs is gonna be bigger than like their stacks, the member stacks alone. Oh my god. Okay, if anything seems different, that is because I took a little break because my back was hurting, and I realized my light is off, so let me turn that on. Like I said, my back was hurting, and I had literally, those 2 binders alone, I spent a little bit over an hour to do. Now we have Chan and Seungmin to get through, so hopefully it doesn't take as long, even though we have so much. I think it's just gonna be easier if I leave the pages in, but my knees hurt. Oh my god, I'm old, y'all. I'm getting old. My coworkers, they were talking about like age the other day because they were saying how they feel old, and they're like in their 30s, I think. Yeah, they're like mid-30s, and they were talking about how old they were or how they were feeling. And then they were just like, Kristen probably thinks we're ancient because I just shook my head and I was like, yeah, y'all are, but I think I'm old. I feel like I'm middle-aged, y'all, and I'm only 23. But these aches and pains, that's not it for me. That's out of frame, but like, I don't think y'all need to see that. But yeah. Anyways, little life update, I think, since the last time I did a video like this. I think the last time I did a video like this, Kiss of Life's tour had not been announced yet, but if you didn't already know, they have a tour and they're going to be in the States in, I think, starting November. I think that's when it starts. But I managed to get tickets to go see them in Houston. And by I mean my friend, because tickets went on sale when I was in the office. I couldn't have been that much help. But also I had a meeting, and it wasn't like a serious meeting. It was just like a breakfast meeting because my department, my team, like had another team kind of somewhat join us, and so they wanted to have a little brunch for us to get to know each other. But then my CFO came and he started giving us like this big old speech, and that took forever. And like by the time our reservation for the meeting room was done, we hadn't even eaten yet, or like we were 5 minutes into eating. Like they were talking for that long that we couldn't even have eaten yet. And I don't know why we just couldn't have been eating while he was talking, but yeah. But thankfully my friend was able to help us get tickets. My brothers were also trying to get tickets as well, and one did get tickets, but he's a little bit further back than my tickets are. So I think if I remember correctly, my friend got us row D, and then my brother is row K, so a little bit of a distance. Yeah, I'm excited to see Kiss of Life. I don't know, I know all their title tracks, but I don't know all their like solos and their B-sides. So if y'all heard that, that's my stomach. It's lunchtime and I have not eaten yet. So I gotta listen to those. But I need to make it a rule. I told my friend this, that I am not gonna buy concert tickets for any group if I do not know a good chunk of their B-sides. Except for aespa. aespa I will make an exception for, because I have to hear drama live. That, like, I need to experience that. I'm also waiting, obviously I'm waiting for Stray Kids to announce their USA tour dates, but I'm also waiting for Day 6 to announce it as well. I know a good chunk of their B-sides, so that's okay, but also because I have to experience Time of Our Life live. Like, that's such a great song. I haven't looked at like the set list for what they've done in Korea yet, but I have been listening to their music since their debut. I wouldn't say like I'm a big fan of them. Like, I'm not like on My Day, I think that's their fan name, but I do listen to them. I do have their like albums in my playlist. And then I might make the exception for Zero Base 1, but only if they come to Houston. I don't think I would travel for Zero Base 1. Like, honestly, the only group I would travel for is Stray Kids. And technically Day 6, but I would stay in the state for Day 6. I can't pick that up. Like, I live near Houston, but if they were to go and have a stop in Dallas, which a lot of K-pop groups have been doing as of lately, then I would go. But I don't think I would go out of state for them. Because that's just more money that I don't want to spend, you know? What is it? We've had some comebacks lately from other groups. P1 Harmony just made their comeback yesterday. I like the song, but for those of you that haven't seen their like photocards or aren't into P1 Harmony, they have this Walmart exclusive that I find so funny and that I want for Jeongin, and it's like little mini versions of themselves photoshopped onto like them. And I don't know, I like silly things like that. I kind of wish like Stray Kids did more silly things like that. But you know, of course, you take what you can get. Okay, I think I've managed halfway through Chan. We're getting somewhere, y'all. Thankfully, it won't take that long. It's just a lot of pops. It's really the pops that take the longest, or that's making English is making it so long. I accidentally made the mistake of looking up foods to eat before going back to filming. So now that's what's really making me hungry, because I really just want food now. There's so many binders. So if you're wondering what I'm going to do with like these A5 binders now that I'm taking Chan and Seungmin out, I'm still going to have them in here, but it will be strictly for their pobs, because now that like I am slowly coming near the end of collecting all the other members, I think I'm going to focus on pobs. And yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna collect all their pobs. Still, that's just a lot. Where that went. I gotta get this filming done because my parents are on their way back home. And you're probably wondering, like, what am I doing as a 23-year-old still living with their parents? Well, rent is expensive, y'all. But also, living in like, because obviously I would move closer to Houston so I could like travel to work easier, but living by yourself is scary, especially in Houston. Houston's not a safe place. I'm gonna take those out. Like, there are some safe areas in Houston, but there's not a lot. And think I'm ready to move to the city by myself. I think if I had someone to move in with, I would, but I don't. And honestly, it's not that weird, I think, at my age to be still be living with my parents. Because I feel like there are older people that are still living with their parents. Like my brother, he's almost 31. He's still living with my mom and dad. He still lives with us, so can't really judge. Okay, these are all my Chan cards. That's a big boy stack. I feel like this is like the amount of Han and Felix together. Yeah. Okay, last binder. And your girl is tired, so she's gonna truck on through this. She's trying to speed it up. Ah. But like, y'all, what am I supposed to do once I finally finish collecting everyone's album photo cards? Like what do I do then? I did start collecting other idols, other groups. I am working on Boy Next Door. They recently released their album the other week. And so I have been doing trades for them. Trying to trade for Jaehyun. I didn't realize that like it's kind of hard to trade for Jaehyun. A lot of people collect him. And luckily, I've been blessed with my pulls to be able to get members. I've either like I pulled his Target card and then I did not pull his album photo cards. But I've been lucky enough to like pull members that I could trade him for. And so I already have 2 under the way. But y'all, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. But like, when something is so clearly written in the caption, how do you ignore that? How do you just like, I understand sometimes you get so excited that you see like the card that you want. And so you'll be like, you'll immediately like message the person, be like, hey, I'm interested in trading, buying, or whatever. But please read the caption, because I've had so many people ask me as of lately like to buy things that I am not selling, that I did not even write a price for, or like currently I'm doing a quote your own price sale for some photo cards, and this person like clearly did not read anything, because like they had also messaged me about other photo cards from a different post that's not like quote your own price, that clearly has a price stated on the post, and they were like, oh, can I do this card for this much? And I was like, I didn't want to like tell them like the price. I was like, just look at the post that it tells you, like. And then I've had people message me and be like, hey, I know you're trading these cards, but can I buy it? And that irks me. That irks me so much when people do that. Because like if I was selling it, I would have stated it in my post, and I am not. And then I had another person, they messaged to trade for a photo card. However, they were offering a member I was not asking for. And so like, please do me a favor and save everyone's time by reading what is in the caption, what's in the post. Because I've blocked so many people. Like there was this one user who would message me about buying the same cards like every other week, and it got to the point like I think I had sent them my information, like my payment information, and like they never did anything. They never sent payment, and then literally a week later, like, hey, I'm interested in buying this card, yada yada yada. And like that happened like 3 times, to the point where like I was like, we're done. So I block them. Like, it says in my info, time wasters will be blocked. And so, of course, I block them because you're wasting my time. And, like, I don't even care if, like, nobody else is, like, wanting to claim those photo cards. It's the fact that you are just so blatantly wasting my time by messaging me about these cards that you could have had in your possession a long time ago. But no, you were that annoying and didn't buy it. So, yeah. I'm really hoping my light does not die out on me because my battery pack that it's running on is on its last little power notch. So I'm also rushing for that. But we're like halfway there. Already on ordinary, so we're working at good speeds. But like, this is what happens when I try to trade outside of the Stray Kids community. And I'm not saying this doesn't happen with Stray Kids trading community either, but it's so annoying, y'all. Just also, please, when someone initiates a trade with you, like they message you to trade something, please also read their information, because I have this rule in my, it's stated in my information that like if you do not have like a certain amount of recent proofs that like I ask you to send out first, and by recent I mean like within the last few months basically. And, like, I understand, like, you could have, like, so many proofs, but, like, the reason why I asked for that is, like, there could be a reason why you haven't had proofs in the last few months or whatever. And it could just be because you stopped trading. That, I understand. A lot of people take breaks from trading. But, like, it also could be, like, because, like, people have had issues with you in the last few months, and so that's why you don't have any proofs or trades. And because like the whole hashtag or tagging thing with Instagram is so messed up now, it's kind of hard to find like the posts where it's deal with at your own risk and stuff like that. And like people sharing those posts make it easy to view, but like it's still hard to see those posts because on the hashtags you're not seeing the most recent tags anymore. You're seeing like the most popular tags, and even if it says it's the most recent tag, it's really not. It's just the most recent popular tag basically. But yeah, I don't know why Instagram did that. That's so annoying. Long video too for the 8 photo cards, I feel like, so there's just so much to get through. But yeah, oh look at that, I already had so many pops for Seungmin's 8 cards. Okay, but other than that, that is the end of oh wait, I didn't show you like the final stack for Seungmin. Okay, please do not fall. Oh my god, early in the video I talked about how like the photo cards will slip because of the sleeves. That almost happened to me with Hyunjin's stack. Okay, so this is Seungmin's stack. Let's oh my god, I feel like there's such a clear difference between Chan and Seungmin's. Okay, here's Seungmin's stack. Okay, y'all can see that, right? Okay, even I don't know if y'all can see it from like this point of view, but like I can see the difference of like I'm not even gonna like wrist moving chans because I do not want it to go everywhere. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first part of this video. The second part of me will be putting all these cards into the new pages and binders. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Before I go, I'm gonna actually do a big hug. Big hug, yeah. 감사합니다.